Because people like you, the good people, they always die. And the bad people do too. But the weak people, the people like me, we have inherited the earth.
Whoa, that intro was really dark, man. Jeez, this is our first review in like a week, and you're picking these really sad openings. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Well, welcome to my first review in like I said, over a week, I think. I don't know. I've been busy. Man, sheesh. Yeah, I was doing stuff, man. I was doing a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I might have been filmed to be on a TV show. That's right. Yeah, I'm just a guy in the background. Don't get your hopes up. Just some guy over there. You'll probably be watching it and go, hey, I don't recognize that guy, because you wouldn't know me unless you saw me. Which you're seeing me right now, so why wouldn't you know me? What was I talking about? Oh, wait, gotta hit my mark. Okay, anyway, I checked my videos today, my subscription videos here on YouTube, and I got to see that felzbug made a video. Hey, felzbug, how you doing, buddy? Guess what? He reviewed the Optimus Prime Hot Toys figure that I sent him, and it's an awesome review, and if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Why haven't you seen it? Watch his videos, not mine. Mine are stupid compared to his. Anyways, then I went to Toys R Us. I actually went out today, and I ran around, and I said, hey, look what I found at Toys R Us, and I found the thing that I'll be reviewing today. And then I got home, and I was like, hey, I think I got something before Mr. Evilcheese did. And he reviewed basically the same thing. Not really. He reviewed the, when I got home, I found out that he had reviewed the single figure that I'm reviewing in this, like, deluxe set. So apparently he's already got this, but I didn't know. And I was like, hey, I think I found something before him. Nope. But anyways, today's review will be on the following. Today's review will be on the McFarlane Toys, The Walking Dead. Series 8, jeez, there's a lot of stuff to read. Morgan with Impaled Walker. Am I done reading? Can I go now? So yeah, this was sitting on the shelves there at Toys R Us. They had about 3 of them, or 4 of them, maybe 3. And yeah, this freaked me out because I've never seen a Morgan figure before, except for on videos and stuff like that. And I'm so happy to have found it. It is awesome. And as you can see there, it's got the title down there. It's got a really good photo of Lenny James there on the corner of the box, looking all cool. Now, I really liked him in Snatch. He played Saul, and he was awesome, and I love him. And it's so cool to get a figure of him. And there he is, looking a little worse for wear there. He's a little bloody, because this version's bloody, and the normal version isn't. And then over there, you've got a Walker going, hey, give me 5, Lenny. And he's going, nope, I'm not going to acknowledge you. Down here, you get like a little spool thing, and then you can put the little spiky things. But we'll get to that in a minute. So anyways, there's the front of the package. Let's look at the back of the package, shall we? Let's go into your hair, Lenny. And come out of your hair, Lenny. Anyway, here's the back of the package, and there's the display of the figures there. You can see how you have to put the little toothpicks all over the spool thing, and that is awesome. Then you stick the zombie on it, and that is cool. And then there's old Morgan there, all bloody looking, and yeesh, I bet you his clothes don't smell very good. And then over here, it's got some words telling you what you got, and if you can't read English, there's a little bit of French and Spanish and who knows what. And then down here, you'll see what Series 8 comes with, and you'll see, oh, look at there's Bob Stuckey, as Mr. Evilcheese loves to say. He loves Bob Stuckey. Who can't love Bob Stuckey? Just don't forget to buy a Bob Stuckey brand jelly, because it is awesome. Anyways, there's Tyrese, which Mr. Evilcheese said in his review is an exclusive for, I think he said Walgreens, and it's the bit on the arm Tyrese. And then over here you've got the Dale he's looking at Morgan there like, what are you doing? Who are you? And Morgan's going, I don't know, why is Snake Eyes between us? And then there you'll see this Morgan here comes with the mask and the hood and stuff like that. Now, I don't think this version does, which kind of makes me sad. It should come with all the same accessories, in my opinion. Yes, I know it's coming with a bigger accessory, which is this thing here, but they really shouldn't make this Morgan not come with the hood and the mask, but I don't think they're in this package, but we'll find out. I'm pretty sure they're not, though. Then over there, you've got Eugene, you've got another Rick, and he still looks cool. That's a very cool-looking Rick. And then over there, we've got Carol doing her best, hey, I think I want to look like Morgan and be blooded too. So there you go, she's copying him. And then over here you've got a 10-inch Michonne looking very awesome indeed. And I love that you can swap out her arms there, and that is cool. Very cool indeed. So there's the back of the package. Let's look at the front of the package one more time. Actually, before we do, let's look at the side of the package, because it's got a really cool picture there. I think that is awesome. Very cool indeed. So yeah, when I went to Toys R Us today, I really did not expect to find anything new, and when this was just sitting there, my wife actually saw it before I did. She grabbed it and she said, "Look, look!" And I went, "Oh my God, it's Morgan, pick me out a good one," and she did. And this is awesome indeed, and it was only $29.99. We were taking bets on who could pick the best price, saying she thought it'd be like $34.99 or $39.99, and I was like, no, I bet it's like $29.99, hoping that it was $24.99, and it was $29, and that's awesome. So this is the package for the very last time, so I say we open it! Now, sliding the box out of the tray, you'll see the cardboard box there has a design underneath it. And first I thought it was like a map or something of the United States. I didn't know what it was. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a photo of a really pale guy's chest hair. I don't know. That's weird, man. But anyways, panning over here, you will see there's the little plastic bubble thing that the figures are on, and I don't see his other head and mask, so that kind of sucks. But that's all right, because check it out. You get a cool zombie figure. But anyways, let's pull them out and see what they look like, shall we? Now here's Morgan fresh out of the package, and I have to say, I think this figure looks awesome. I absolutely love the blood splatter. This reminds me of the old movie Maniacs figures that McFarlane put out a long time ago, because they'd always have that bloody variant or whatever. I think it was a variant, I'm not sure, but it's like Jason and Leatherface and Freddy. They had like blood splatter all over them, just like this, and it's awesome. I think they should make more Walking Dead figures look like this, because yeah, it's not always screen accurate and stuff, but it does look amazing. And this figure looks really good. It looks just like him. I have one gripe about it, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Then over here, we got the Walker. It's the Impaled Walker, saying, "Hello, I am the Impaled Walker." And she's looking, pretty raggedy. And you know what? This is a really cool figure. I don't have many zombies. I think I've got like 2, maybe, if that. And so this will make my 3rd. And I think she looks really, really good. And I don't know. I just think this is a really cool figure. She doesn't look like she's got a lot of articulation, but it doesn't matter because these things are essentially little statues anyways. Very cool indeed. Now, you're probably saying, hey, what did you have a problem with this figure? Well, I don't really like that his hood pops out like that. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's either blowing in the wind or something. I wish they would have made that piece a little flat, because when I watched Mr. Evilcheese's review, he showed that the single-packed Series 8 figure of Morgan here, well, he comes with a hood that covers his head like Green Arrow. And he also comes with an extra head with a mask on, like a I don't know, some sort of a BMX mask or something, or a paintball mask. But anyway, this one right here is the hood that's supposed to just be on the normal one. I wish they'd have made it flat. I was looking at it thinking maybe if you heated it up with like a hairdryer, you could like fold it down a little bit, but no, it's pretty thick, so I don't think that would work. But anyways, that's my only gripe. It's no big deal whatsoever. So let's look at him from behind. Now, where Morgan is blood splattered on the front, apparently he likes to wash the back of his clothes, because the back of his clothes don't have any blood whatsoever. Looks very plain back here. He should have had a little blood splatter. I don't know. Maybe he just, cleans that one side of his clothes. But he still looks pretty cool to me. You could fool people and say, look, it's a regular release Morgan, because he's not blood splattered. Then over here, you've got the back of the Walker, and she's got a big old hole right there in her back, and that looks awesome. Very cool indeed. It makes you wonder what these guys were doing before they turned into zombies or walkers or whatever. I mean, look at her. Look how she's dressed. That's how she looked when she died, man. So whatever she was doing, I don't know. She tied her little dress on and she was like, hey, I'm going to go out and, oh, I'm a zombie. But anyways, you're probably saying, hey, what did they come with? Well, look at there. Morgan came with his bow staff, as Mr. Evilcheese said, and it's very bloody too. I know you probably can't see that in the video, but it's got blood all over it. It's got a very cool backpack, and he also came with this blood-splattered machine gun. Now, the first one that we picked out actually had a bent barrel, so be very careful, because that's very thin, and it was bent, and there's probably no way to fix that. If you would have tried to bend it back or heat it up, you might have snapped it. So be very careful in picking one out, because it's very brittle plastic. They also came with this big wooden spool here, and that's very awesome indeed. If you got any, extra yarn, you can wrap it around there. I don't know. For a big sewing machine, maybe. I don't know. But then he also came with these little stick things to stick on it. Now, I have to say, another complaint would be there's no instructions with this figure, so I don't know if they just all go on randomly or what, but I would have preferred a little bit of instructions. So let's take the spool and try to put these things on it and see if we can do it, shall we? Oh, I see. They all have different shapes to the holes. Okay, so the pegs only fit into certain holes. Still going to be hard to figure out which is which, but I'll give it a shot, shall we? There! It's done! What do you think? I just can't figure it out, man. I don't know if I'm just an idiot or what. Now, there are numbers on the little pegs, and I don't see any numbers on the little holes. There's shapes on it, but all the shapes kind of look a little bit similar. So I'm just going to wait and see, like, if Solid Dave Snake can show me how to do it, or Mr. Evilcheese or somebody, because I'm an idiot. But you knew that already. Whee! Now, like I said, there's no instructions that I could find in this box, so I really studied this picture, and I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out, man, and I was so afraid I'd break the little pegs on the thing, so that's why I'm giving up. But you know what? That's alright. I really wanted the figures. So I say we look at these figures up close. What do you say? Now, looking closely at these little things to impale the walker on, you'll notice here, it looks like there's a number or something there. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. What number is that? Can you make that out? Because I can't. Let's see. There's a design on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I thought there was a number on some of them. Okay, let's check a different one. Yeah, see, that one's number 1. And that one's obviously number 6, probably. Maybe 9. I don't know, but I don't think there's 9 of them, so I'm assuming 6. And that's the Egyptian symbol of... Now, I don't know if they just expect you to guess or what, but I don't see any numbers here or underneath the little holes. You can obviously see their different shapes, but man, you have to really get in there with a micro lens to basically see the shapes. And they all kind of look like they'll fit, but they don't. But yeah, we'll figure it out someday. In the meantime, let's look at Morgan up close, shall we? And you'll see that his coat looks very blood-splattered, and that is awesome. I like the little zipper there. The way that folds over is very cool. I love that these are real scan figures, and you can make out like the stitching and the buttons and stuff like that. There's his little scarf thing. Then here's his face looking very awesome, and that's a very good likeness of Morgan there, and that looks so good. And like Mr. Evilcheese said in his review, they all looked good in the boxes and stuff, so, I mean, you're going to get a good one. But he's right, though. A few of them look a little different. This one's the one we picked out, and it looks amazing. Let's see. We'll work our way down his sleeve here. Very cool. Like I said, I really love that blood splatter. They should release more blood-splattered figures. They used to do that with the comic versions. I don't think they do it anymore. But yeah, I really like that blood splatter. It is awesome. Here's his shin guard thingamabobbers. It's getting kind of fuzzy down there. It is neat, though, that his shoelaces look red over here, and over here they're just normal colored, like black or brown or whatever. But these over here, honestly, they don't look blood splattered so much as they're red laces. So apparently he has one shoe with red laces and one shoe with black laces. So that's pretty cool. Here's the back of his head, and I love how they painted it so you can see his scalp through his hair. That is very awesome indeed. There's his very happy and excited hood there. Maybe there's just a little wind that's always blowing around him. I don't know. But yeah, he looks very awesome indeed. Now here's the backpack up close. Very cool. You can see all the little zippers and pouches and stuff like that. Very neat. I think that's awesome. And here's his staff, and as you can see, it's a little blood splattered too, just on the ends. So that's pretty cool. He must need like wet naps or something to always wipe it off so he can use it. I don't know. And not one to show up the bow staff for not being bloody enough. The machine gun is also bloody, and that is cool. So you're going to have to clean your gun, Morgan. That blood will screw up your gun. So that looks awesome. Now let's look at the walker. Shuffling in, we have the Impaled walker, and look at all this damage. She looks awesome. She's all messed up looking, and look at her. Look at her. She's seen better days. Oh, man, I don't know. I think I saw pictures of Rihanna when she looked like that after she got beat up one time. Poor Rihanna. But you know what? This is a very, very cool figure. Look at her. Look at her. I love all the damage to her. She looks so good. And then down here, like I showed you already, her hand. It looks like it's articulated there at the wrist. She doesn't have much articulation because she's, pretty much in a static, walking position. It still looks cool, though. There's her dress. Down here, what I like about it is you can see her little foot, so let's look at her foot. I love how her little foot there is poking out from her dress. You can barely make it out. It's really hard to do this because these things are so close to the ground, but that looks awesome. Her other hand looks equally awesome, as you can see. Oh, look at that. She's a mess. There's a joint there. And then over here, you got the other side of her head and her hair. She must still wash her hair because her hair's pretty full there. She got like Farrah Fawcett hair. But yeah, that is awesome. And I guess it really doesn't matter which stick you choose to impale her with, but check this out. That is so cool. They did a good job on that, because, I mean, it looks like she's really bleeding and impaled on that. That is cool. What is not cool is not just the damage, but she apparently is also going commando under there, so don't look up her dress! And while putting on his backpack, I just soon realized why his hood looks like that. That's right, it's made to rest on top of the backpack. And I'm sure Mr. Evilcheese and Solid Dave Snake were screaming at the screen, "It's for the backpack, you moron!" But you know what? I figured it out, guys. Look, I'm not that incompetent after all. No comment. Don't comment on that. Because honestly, I already know I am. Anyways, there's my review of the Morgan and Impaled Walker set. And aside from the spool being very hard to understand, which I'm sure, I'll watch a review and figure it out on my own, seriously, this is a very awesome set. The only other deluxe set that I ever got was the Daryl and his chopper, and I really like that set, but I have to say I love getting a Morgan finally, and that is awesome! Honestly, when I got this set, I was, debating whether or not I should review it, because I thought, I bet you that spool gives me trouble. Guess what? It did. But you know what? Like I said, there's people out there that are doing better reviews than me, so hey, watch theirs if you want to know how it works. I just got it from Morgan. I don't care. And the Walker was an added bonus, and I have to say, I absolutely love it. My complaint would be, honestly, that he didn't come with the extra head or the extra hood and stuff like that, but that's not a big deal. I mean, you can always get the single pack, but I really do like this blood splatter look. I think it looks really, really good. Getting that Walker's an added bonus, like I said, and I think it is amazing. So, until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews! Come on, Felzbug, please help me. Help me, Felzbug. Help me. I don't know if I can do this. This won't go together, Felzbug. Help! Oh, Felzbug, it won't go together.